wield the ultimate power in the universe.
Last we will reveal ourselves.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You are now tuned in to LightSaber Radio. If you only knew the power of gods.
Here it comes. Let's go.
You are now tuned in to LightSaber Radio. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello there.
Welcome to LightSaber Radio, the most outrageous Star Wars show on the web. If you haven't already done it, make sure you smash that subscribe button as well as the bell icon so you will be notified of all of our future episodes. Also, don't forget to press that like button. It helps get these videos in front of other Star Wars fans so they can get in on the outrageousness. So how's everyone doing today?
I'm great.
Good.
I'm tired.
Doing awesome.
Great.
Hey, CJ, turn your phone to the side. You got like the up and down freaking thing going on. The big black bars. That shit looks sweaty as hell.
Hold on. That's bull crap. I got this phone stand. Just
Spin it. Spin it. You got to spin.
it's different. This thing is a lot different than most.
Clamp
What
it in the
hotel
other
are you
way.
staying at?
That's what I'm doing.
What hotel are you staying at?
The La Quinta. It's not gonna work out.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Why isn't it not working? Your phone sucks. What you got?
You have to go
You got an
back
iPhone,
out
huh?
and do the default.
I got an iPhone up. I know.
thing.
I keep hearing about it. I got an iPhone up.
Hey, them got good cameras. If you can
They
get them
do.
to turn sideways. Yeah, that's better. Put them up there with the LightSaber Radio logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, put something in the background for me, guys. I appreciate it.
There we go.
So today we're going to be discussing if we had to redo the prequel trilogy and we had to recast it. We couldn't get none of the original cast members. Who would we choose? We did another episode. That's why I called this one number 2, because we did one on the original trilogy and it did pretty good. So we thought we would do one on the prequel, and then somewhere down the road we'll do one on the sequel, and then maybe, you know, voice actors for some of the animated series or something like that. I like these videos. I think that they're kind of fun. But first, I know Garrison got a crazy housebreaker today, so what is it? Come
Hey.
on.
So for $3 million, you have to survive 24 hours with a villain of your choice or a bad guy of your choice. Who's it gonna be?
So, like, you had to survive 24 hours running
Yeah.
from, like, Vader?
They're
or, like,
hunting you. Yeah, Vader.
They're
comes-
hunting you?
One of them is hunting you down. You have to survive 24 hours. Who are you picking?
Vader, because obviously he couldn't catch Luke or anybody.
you had to hire Inquisitors to do it for him.
You had to hire Inquisitors and bounty hunters. I'm picking Vader. That's an easy cop out.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Palpatine, because he would just hire dumbass stormtroopers that can't hit you anyway. So, you know, you could get away. It'd be easy.
Just choose one of the stormtroopers. Like, good luck. Addison came up with Sebulba, like the pod racing dude.
Sebulba might be able to catch you because that dude's kind of vicious.
Yeah, but what's he gonna
Yeah.
do when he does catch you, bro?
He's going to kick you in the face.
Yeah, dude. I could take him. I'd feel confident in my chances against that dude.
I'd either run from Darth Vader or Jabba the Hutt. Because they hire people.
I know who I wouldn't pick. I wouldn't pick Boba Fett, the original Boba Fett, not the new
Okay.
book of Boba Fett. Boba
Hey,
Fett.
whoa.
Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, he probably go
I
easy
might
on
pick
him.
him
Both
because
of
he.
could destroy you.
But original Boba Fett, no. Or the Mandalorian, no. They're not coming after me. Them dudes, I'm not getting put in carbonite. No, that sucks. That don't even look like it's fun. I always thought about, what if you had to go to the bathroom? Like, does it like carbonite your shit and piss too? Or is it just, you know what I'm saying, you just like,
I don't think you do pee. When
Yeah,
you're
it's
in
just like-
carbonite.
I don't know. But,
I thought you were talking about like when you're in the Mandalorian, how do you go to the bathroom? And I was like, that's kind of fair. If you look at his armor, that'd be kind of tough. Like nobody can see my face, but I gotta whip this out and go to the bathroom. So
oh, God. Kim, who would you pick?
Okay. It's $3 million, and I want it to be like a challenge. Someone I can be matched with. So I'm gonna go with Crosshair just because we both have military experience, and I want to see who,
Oh,
who comes out on top.
Oh,
Oh.
jeez. You're
I ain't
dead,
even
bro.
mad at you.
You
I
wouldn't
ain't
even
even
see him
mad at you.
coming. Just bullet
hey,
out
you
of
know who
nowhere.
I would pick to come after me? Finnick. I would pick
Oh,
Man, you
Finnick.
just want to hit on Finnick.
Yeah,
What you
that's it.
talking about?
I wouldn't even try to
Please
run
don't
away
kill
and
me.
escape. I wouldn't even try. I would just be like, nope,
Please
it's
don't
good.
kill me.
I'm right
I'ma
here.
stay
Just
here.
take me.
You literally
take
just
me.
take me.
I don't even want
Yep.
the $3 million. I just wanted to be in the ship alone with you. That's it. That's
Yep.
all I want. What's going
I just
on,
wanna see
Bodie
you
Collection,
fly.
Chris? How's everybody doing today? Yeah, that's who I'm picking Finnick.
That's a good choice.
All right, so this is this was very hard to come up with because there's some characters, like, honestly, I tried to think of the main characters, and then I picked out like the main characters. But then I was like, oh crap, man, there's young Anakin. Then I didn't pick Maul because he's only in the first one. And I was like, then I didn't pick Bale because Bale was only popped up in several scenes, but he was in like all of them. So it was like, oh crap, man, I got to pick some other people. You know what I'm saying? So after I went through and kind of broke it down on who I would pick, I had to add them other ones. And I know all of us was kind of in the same position. Like, oh man, I didn't know we was picking that person. Like, I didn't think of Shimmy Skywalker. Like, she's in like half of the first episode. So it's like, how you not go? Or yeah, half of the first episode. Like, oh man, I got to pick somebody for her. She's like a pretty main character, and she comes back in the second one, and then she's dead, but he's hearing voices from her in the third one. So it's like, dude, she's like a main character. I got to pick somebody for her. So
That's true.
I'm gonna go through the list of the people that we're gonna pick, and then we're gonna go through and tell you guys what topic we think that we're gonna go with, or what person we're gonna think we're gonna go with, and then we'll kind of vote to see which one out of the ones that we pick on each one, on who picked the best. So we got Obi-Wan, of course. Then we got young Anakin, old Anakin, Qui-Gon Jinn, Padme, Darth Maul, Palpatine, Jar Jar Binks, Mace Windu, Dooku, Jango Fett, Bail Organa, and Shimmy Skywalker. So that's the list of the people that we're recasting for this new or old, new, you know what I'm saying? Because, if we was recasting it for this time, it would be this time. But if we was recasting it like a year after it came out, it might be then. So just depending on the actor, because I was going to pick some dead actors, but I was like, man, they're dead. They've been dead for like 20 years. That ain't going to work. So anyway. All right. So here we go. We're going to start off with, let's see, who we going to start off with first? We'll start off with Obi-Wan. Let's start off with Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Bro, I had like 4 guys that could be him.
You have 4 people that could be Obi-Wan?
Dude, I'm so bad at narrowing it down. I'll pick like a couple and then be like, but this guy, but that guy,
Okay, so who you got?
Okay, so the first one I wrote down was James McAvoy. Because he's a fantastic actor, but I don't know if he could be like the kind of fighting side of Obi-Wan very well. Then I had Christian Bale, which is like totally the fighting side, and he's a good actor. And I feel like he's like in that age range where he could still be good.
Yeah.
And then Brad Pitt or Chris Pine.
Brad Pitt as Obi-Wan. I can't see Brad Pitt as Obi-Wan. I just can't see.
Obi-Wan.
Brad Pitt is a really badass, or he's like this sweet guy. He's not an in-between guy. He can't play both roles. He can't be both of them at the same time. I can't see Brad Pitt just being both of them.
Okay. Or Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp for Obi-Wan Kenobi? I guess
Bro,
Johnny
he could
Depp can
totally
play
do
anything.
it. Get out of here.
He could play anything.
I'm down
I
for
picked
it.
him for somebody
I
else
like it.
other than Obi-Wan.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So Kim, who did you pick?
For Obi-Wan, okay, so I went with like a smaller actor. He was in hang on, I'm gonna pull up because I don't think think people are gonna know him, like, So the one that I know him from, Warehouse 13. And he was in a bunch of other stuff, but his name is Aaron Ashmore. Hang on, I'm gonna show a picture. I'm gonna turn around because I don't have, fancy stuff like you, Kyle. So, or maybe can you guys look it up?
Yeah, I could look it up.
Listen, he's got the look, and that's
What's his name again? Aaron.
His name is Aaron Ashmore.
Aaron.
You'll notice him. You'll know who he is when you pull it up. But I don't know. He just fits. He fits the
He
Obi-Wan.
fits. He just is like. Oh, I feel like he's. I guess he is 42.
He just fits.
I was like, he's a
don't know.
little young looking, but I guess he's 42, so I guess he could.
Okay, let me
it.
see. Let me see. Share
I can see
screen. Where's the stupid thing?
That's the main one I know him from is Warehouse 13.
Why isn't it working? Share screen. Share screen. Chrome tab. Oh, window. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's see who he is.
Aaron Ashmore.
I don't know. He just kind of looks.
He looks young, but I guess his age is right, and they could. I don't know.
What the hell? Why is he in a Star Wars background? Is he already in some Star Wars shit?
I don't think so.
What does it say? Aaron Ashbourne is a
Raven
comedian.
de la Force.
Got to be like some Mexican or what is
Oh,
that?
the
French?
Force Awakens.
Some Hispanic French
Was
language.
he in Star Wars? I don't...
Well, he got a Star Wars background behind him. Like he had to be
I know,
in
that's
something
what I'm
that had to do with
saying.
Star
What?
Wars.
Dude,
What's going
I
on,
would
Star
know.
Wars team leader?
There's no way. There's no way. I would know.
I love.
I've
She
always found
loves
him
this
cute.
guy. This
He
is-
could have been a stormtrooper. There's a lot of people that are stormtroopers that you don't
that's
know
true.
about. Like, oh, that
That's
dude's
true.
that dude was a stormtrooper too. But it says like the whole Star Wars background. Maybe he is gonna be in something to Star Wars. What was he
I'm down.
casted for?
I'm okay with it.
Does it say?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a Star Wars background, so he has to be in something that has to do with Star Wars. That's coming up. Let's check out IMDb and see what it says. Let's see what it says. Upcoming crap.
You know, Star Wars, they're super secretive, though.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They've been pretty good about releasing the actors and stuff.
Because I'm not pulling up anything.
Dang, this dude been in a gang of crap. Smallville, the list. Holy, he got a good career.
He was like, I think he was brief.
He was in Malcolm in the Middle. That's where I know him from.
Oh,
what
I
was he in Malcolm
totally
in the
forgot
Middle?
about that
I loved
one.
that show.
Yeah,
I
he
forgot
was
about
the
that.
oldest brother in Malcolm in the Middle.
I don't see anything that has
No,
to do
he
with
was
Star Wars.
not.
I don't
He
know
was
what
that
they're
girl's.
talking about. I don't know why he has a
He was
Star
that
Wars
girl's
background.
boyfriend in Smallville. The girl that I can't remember her name. She was Clark Kent's best
Oh.
friend. She ended up being in that weird sex cult
Aaron
thing.
Moore was.
It looks like
Aaron
he was with
Ashmore
Sam
not the oldest
Witwer
brother.
at that picture. It looks like he was with Sam Witwer. So maybe they were like together, not like together, but like
What
friends
picture?
or whatever. Okay, I can't do the fanciness. Where is it? Where? Never mind.
I don't know. He might be. Who knows? Shit.
I don't know.
You know
But
how
that's my
stuff
pick
goes.
for Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So who'd you pick, CJ?
Sorry.
Obi-Wan.
I got kids everywhere.
That's okay. Go.
Who did I for what character? Sorry.
Obi-Wan.
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 We didn't
For
have some of your
Obi-Wan,
kids in the
I
background
picked-
making noise. It wouldn't be like a normal episode. It'd be like weird.
Right.
Everybody'd be like,
Real
what the
shit.
hell's going
I picked,
Where's the
so
kids at?
for Obi-Wan, I picked Josh Hutcherson. He
Josh
was in
Hutcherson.
Bridge to Terabithia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking
I
about.
like
I can-
him.
I can
I
see him
like him
being
because
Obi-Wan.
he's still at a young age where he could progress with the movies.
Yeah.
So
He's in his 20s, his late 20s. Don't give me
now
that
I
look.
didn't pick so I picked the dude Jamie Dornan or Dornan, the dude that played Christian Grey in 50 Shades of Grey. I was like, because that dude's acting is freaking like that dude played that part brilliantly.
He did.
And I'm
He
like,
did.
dude, this dude's a good actor. And he kind of has that, when he gets his beard start going on, he kind of has that look. You know what I'm saying? Like he can play Obi-Wan. I can see Satine falling for this dude.
Mm-hmm.
I can really see that. So that's why I picked for Obi-Wan.
I also see some BDSM shit going on too. So I mean,
Anakin.
Let me,
Anakin.
I'm just going to touch the lightsaber to your butt cheek. It's all right. Just touch it. Just a little burn. That's it. That's all you need. Okay, so next we got young Anakin. Who'd y'all pick for young Anakin?
Bro, that
Ooh,
was
I like
the
this one.
hardest one.
so my young Anakin, where did he go? He's in this list somewhere. Oh no! Oh, his name is Connor Corum. He's from Heaven Is Real. Little blonde boy. I loved his acting in that movie. He's had a couple minor roles, but ever since Heaven Is Real, he hasn't really gotten a lot. So I think shoving him in Star Wars franchise and ruining his life would just be the right thing to do. So, I mean, we saw what happened to the first one.
Okay, so Chris said Richard Madden for Obi-Wan, or a.k.a. Rob Stark, would be a good Obi-Wan. Body Collection said 50 Shades of Grey was weak. I'm so laughing my ass off. My wife and I was laughing. It was a crazy movie. I was looking at that shit. My wife had me watch that shit. I was like, what the hell is going on, man?
Dude.
You got to sign a contract to have sex now? What the hell is what's going on with that?
That's funny, because Addison put Richard Madden as Obi-Wan, and then the guy who plays Jon Snow as Anakin. I could see that.
Yo, that's a little intense.
I like that.
That could work,
that's
bro.
Intense.
Okay, so who'd you get for young Anakin? Garrison or Kim?
I just had the kid from Shazam. I feel like he could do a good job. Yeah. Asher Angel. He's the kid he plays Shazam, but as the kid version. Have you seen Shazam?
The movie Shazam?
Yeah.
I think I've seen parts of it. I don't think I ever watched it, so I can't recall who he is.
Here, how do I share?
There's a button at the very bottom of your screen that says share, and then you click on it and some stuff comes up.
Okay. Share screen.
I don't think
is it working? Can you see?
No, I don't see anything.
What? I'm doing it. Oh, I see. There we go. Can you see now?
It's buffering now.
Oh my.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this dude. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
See?
I don't know. He looks kind of old. Why is he all buff? How old is he? How old is he? Like 30?
What? I don't know how old he is.
The kid is buff as shit. That's a buff ass kid.
What?
Yeah, I know. He's ripped though.
Oh fuck.
He was young. He was young when he did the first one. I think he's in his mid-teens now. I don't think he would.
He's
fit.
19. Holy crap! I didn't think he was that old.
Well, you gotta think, because it's anytime, like, we're recasting it anytime after the original came out. So, you know, if you was like to recast it a year later, that would be what? When did they come out? In the 90s, 99 is when Phantom Menace came out.
This kid wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess if we casted him a few years later, it would work.
Okay.
Like I said, I was casting dead people. Like, oh, wait a minute, that dude is dead. I can't recast him now because he's dead.
How do I? Oh, stop sharing.
Yeah, just stop sharing.
Did it work? Yes, it worked. Okay. I suck.
Okay, Kim, who did you pick?
Okay, I'm going with the kid from Home Improvement, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah.
I don't know. He you know what I mean?
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
And he has
I
kind of
I like him.
I didn't go off of looks on none of these people. I just went off on whether or not they were good actors.
Whoa. So, Jonathan Taylor Thomas was in a lot of stuff. Give him some props.
Well, this kid's like 40 now. Can't get mad at me.
Listen. It goes.
He might be a little bit too old. Okay, so for me, I've been Bentley Stortaboom. I guess that's how you say his name. He played on Riverdale and Supernatural. I thought he was he did play a good part in both of those. So I was like, and he kind of looks like a little bit like a young Anakin, what somebody like young Anakin would look. Okay, now we got over young Anakin. Let's go to let's see what everybody else said. Chris, Icarus. I don't know. Is what Body Collection said. And it says, imagine the kid who played Ronin from Role Models.
I don't think I've seen
that. Would be hilarious. I don't think I've ever seen Role Models. I can't picture it in my head. Which I'm stupid now. I can't hear anything, or I can't remember. I can hear, but I can't remember anything. Okay, let's go to older Obi-Wan. And older I guess Anakin? Older Anakin. We this same actor playing Obi-Wan. I went with Wentworth Miller, the dude that played in Flash
Ooh.
as the dude with the freeze gun. I can't remember what his name was.
Mr. Freeze.
It wasn't Mr. Freeze, but he had a freeze gun. It's like Snow or something like that.
Wentworth.
Because he kind of he kind of looks like Anakin a little.
Oh, I
bit.
can see that. I can see that.
And he played a good
He's
part
a
in the Flash.
fantastic actor. He is
He played a really
actor.
good part in the Flash. Like he was probably the most convincing person in all the actors.
That's a good one, eh? I'm on board with that. That's bomb.
Yeah. I didn't even think of him.
So who you got, CJ?
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
Hey,
Yes.
before you go on High School Musical, he's a good actor.
Hold on, listen though. Hold on. So the reason why I picked Zac Efron is because if you've watched that thing when he was Ted Bundy, his range of acting is so like everybody underestimates him. They just think he's that buff guy that can like does musicals. His range of acting in that movie I can't remember what it's called.
Shockingly Evil and no.
Whatever.
It's a long one.
It's but his range of acting in that itself is glorious, and I think he could play a great Anakin because he can tap into that very much. So
yeah,
I
can see
agree.
that.
He was on my list too, just because of that Ted Bundy show. Yeah.
Okay, Garrison, who do you got? Who'd you pick since you got a list of people?
Yeah. So I had Zac Efron and Kit Harington, the guy who played Jon Snow. I think he could do a really good job. And then, yes, Chris, I also had Alexander Ludwig.
Yeah.
That was my list. It was those three.
the only reason why you had Alexander Ludwig is because you kind of look like him.
Who, Chris or me?
I haven't seen Chris. I see you twice a week.
We're gonna bring Chris on the show one day. We're just gonna let him come on as a guest on
Have
the
you
show.
guys ever brought him
you
on?
know some of these people.
No, we have not brought Chris on.
We've
need
only
to
brought
bring
one
Chris
person on, and I don't know. He don't come on the show no more. I think I pissed him off.
Who?
He comments in the
Oh,
comments of the
yeah.
videos all the time, but I don't think he.
He's never in our chat anymore. That's the worst part. But he tags us and stuff on Twitter all the time and stuff. So
What is it? Cardboard cutout? Ain't that his name?
Cardboard Cutout. I haven't seen Cardboard Cutout either. So
I can't remember. What was his name?
I don't know.
I can't remember. Why
We're
y'all
calling
asking me
people out
questions?
now.
Quit asking me questions. Okay. No, I don't. So Kim, who did you have?
Okay, hear me out. All right, I don't know if you guys have seen the Vampire Diaries.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez.
Have you? Listen.
I am married.
Listen.
I've seen
Okay,
all the
good.
girl stuff. And
Ian
actually, I like the
Somerhalder.
Vampire Diaries. The Vampire Diaries is kind of gruesome. It's dope. I ain't gonna lie. I was very
Ian
surprised.
Somerhalder could go from like really sweet in that show as Damon to really fucking nuts. All right, and I
Yes.
feel like it just works. Like he could do both. He could be very sweet, and then he could be a psychopath. So I don't know. I picked Ian.
I could see
Somerhalder.
that. I could see him.
What's his
I
name?
could see him playing Anakin.
Ian
I definitely
Somerhalder.
could see that.
He plays Damon.
Oh, Damon. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And his brother, and which that was the worst casting ever in the history of casting, because him and his brother don't look nothing alike. His brother could actually, the dude that played what's his name in the show, Christian or whatever his name is, the dude that plays his brother in the show, he would
I know
make
what
a
you're
good
talking about.
Anakin. He kind of looks like Anakin.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yep.
Oh yeah, okay. So everybody did Anakin, right? Did I do? Yeah, I did. I started. So
Yep.
okay, now we're going to Qui-Gon Jinn. Who do you think would play a good Qui? Because that's a hard one to pick. I was kind of stuck. Like, dude, who the hell can play?
I do love
Luke
Travis
Evans.
Well. I love.
Oh, I forgot about Travis Fennell.
But you got to have somebody that's going to be like that could really, because that's like when we was trying to pick somebody to replace Harrison Ford. It's like that's almost impossible. Can't nobody be Harrison Ford but Harrison Ford. And Harrison Ford is what made Han Solo. So it's very hard to pick. And that's how I feel about Qui-Gon, because you got Liam Neeson. This dude is an excellent actor. He is Qui-Gon. So when I was like picking Qui-Gon, I was like, dude, man, I got to find an actor that's like up to his tier. up to par. I can't just pick some mediocre actor to play fucking Qui-Gon Jinn. You got to have somebody that can nail that part. So who did y'all pick?
Hugh
Okay.
Jackman.
I can see Hugh Jackman play it. That was like one of my first. That was like one of my first people I thought about. But then I was like, nah, he's not good enough to play Qui-Gon.
Kevin Costner, if he wasn't, he's just a tad old. So I understand that. Or Keanu Reeves. But only Keanu Reeves if you absolutely guarantee that we will never make a Revan TV show.
Yes.
Because
okay.
if there's going to be Revan, Keanu has to be safe for Revan. Keanu has to be Revan.
I agree with that.
Yes, I do agree with that too. Who'd you pick, CJ?
Luke Evans.
Luke Evans.
I'm looking that up.
Let me pull up one of his movies real
Oh,
fast.
I suck. I always have to look up stuff.
Yeah, I completely spaced this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So, from
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast, Gaston.
Yeah.
Wow, he could play Obi-Wan.
He played Dracula. Yeah, I thought about Obi-Wan too, but with his age and everything and like how he played Dracula and how like stoic he was in that movie, I felt like he would have that good tap in on Qui-Gon. I was kind of just looking at more of his work and like roles that he's played in other than his physique and like his facial structure. I was more looking at his ranges. I think that's what I've been doing. Like most of my list is their ranges of how they've acted and what movies they've been in other than how they exactly look. So, yeah.
I kind of did the same thing. Kim, what do you got?
Okay, so mine's kind of like weird. Have you guys seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
I think I've seen an
Old
episode
school.
or two.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh,
I
okay.
got kids.
So, I think James Masters would play a good Qui-Gon, and he's the guy who played Spike, and not with blonde hair. I'm not talking James with blonde hair. I'm talking like normal hair. But I don't know. There's something about him that it just kind of screamed Qui-Gon to me. But
hey, fun fact: do you know that Liam Neeson had a weave in his hair when he played Qui-Gon?
What? Really?
Yeah, that was not his real hair.
I didn't know that.
That was sewn in hair.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I was reading an article about that. I was like, oh, hell no, that's crazy. But I guess
won't be able
a
to
lot of
look at it
actors
the
do
same.
that shit. They ain't going to sit there and grow their hair out for 5 years to play a part. They don't even know that they playing until, like a year before, maybe 6 months to a year before they're going to do it. Okay, so I have two on this one because I couldn't decide which one would do it better. I picked Antonio Banderas because of his part in The Vampire Diaries. That's basically Qui-Gon.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not The Vampire Diaries,
pal.
but Interview with the Vampire. Interview with the Vampire. His part, that was basically Qui-Gon.
Oh,
It was just a vampire. But he
I
was
see
like
that.
the same type of...
And he plays
the
Zorro.
the same type of part, you know what I'm saying? It was almost exactly the same part as Qui-Gon. We're going to follow the Force, You're not going to follow the rules, kill all the vampires, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I can teach you. I can teach you what they cannot type of attitude. That's how he had it. Then my next selection was Matthew McConaughey, because Matthew McConaughey can play any part. And he kind of has that attitude that when it comes to it. So I thought that was the two actors that I picked. If I had to pick just one, I would go with Antonio Banderas because he already played the part. I mean, he basically played the part in Interview with the Vampire.
All right. We're going to learn the Force today. Fairy dust
All right.
exist.
So I'm gonna explain the midichlorian count. You see,
Fairy dust.
Well, now you're just going off of one.
I know.
One thing.
Can't
He's
go off
playing
that
so many
role.
other roles that he's just a great actor. That's why he's
He's
in the
good,
top
yeah.
50 best actors of all
I can just
time.
imagine Anakin being like, "What is the Force? What are midichlorians? It's fairy dust. It doesn't exist." Oh my god!
Oh
Yes.
man.
I would love that so much.
Chris said Josh Brolin as Qui-Gon. Who is Josh Brolin?
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
Josh Brolin.
Yeah, Brolin.
Brolin.
Oh, okay. I see that.
Oh,
I can see it in looks wise.
he plays Thanos.
I could see that.
Plays Thanos.
Yeah.
Hey, that dude's kind of big, then.
He
Thanos
played
was-
Cable.
If
With
you saw a
Cable.
picture of him though, it's just like I could see it.
That sucker's only 5'10". He looks so much bigger than that.
He was the
Yeah.
dude in Big Lebowski. The dude. He's got so much role. He's got so much. I like him a lot. I love Josh Brolin. I think
Well, I can
he.
see him as Maul.
That could be it. I could see that.
Yeah.
Okay, who is wait a minute. Bodie Collection, I lost it. Where did it go? It went somewhere.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
he's good in
I
he was
always
in
forget he's in Goonies.
he's in Goonies?
Yeah, dude, he's
Is
the
he really?
older brother.
No.
Yeah,
That's
he was
that's
in the
him?
Goonies. He was in the
No.
Goonies.
He's the
Wow,
Oh
older
my
that's
God.
crazy. I didn't know that was the same dude.
I did not
I'd be
know
surprised
that.
by actors all the time. Do y'all know the kid for the little geeky kid from Wonder Years is Marilyn Manson? Like, dude, I did not know that. Like, I had no idea.
What?
The little geeky kid from Wonder Years, his friend,
What is
that dude is
This
Marilyn
scary
Manson.
thing, guys.
Like, look it up. That's who he is.
No shoot.
That dude had his ribs removed so he could suck his own thing. That's just
Stop!
yeah, that's crazy. Marilyn Manson is crazy. That's that little kid from Wonder Years. The little kid with the glasses, his little best friend.
Marilyn Manson's a freaky dude.
Yeah. I heard he was cool as shit,
Oh,
though.
boy.
I can't remember. It was a comedian that was talking about it. Like, that dude is the most coolest dude ever. Like,
Yeah,
just
dude,
so
I would
nice
love
and-
to take out my ribs, bro. That's so chill. I'm so jealous, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I was reading, wow. Hey, man, CJ, we can't get kicked off of YouTube.
Holy, he's so scary.
Put on some clothes, Tori.
I missed.
Tell
I'm
me
just
what to
kidding.
do.
He said, "Don't you tell her what to do."
It's vacation, okay?
Yeah,
Vacation.
we're in California right now.
All the important parts are covered.
That's right.
Okay,
I
let's
wasn't even
move
paying
on. Let's
attention.
go.
I was looking at Marilyn Manson, so I'm disturbed. now.
Right? I'm trying to look it up right now.
Yeah,
I'm like,
look it
this
up.
can't be real. This can't be
It
real.
was funny because right as you guys commented on her walking out, I was going, ew!
Thanks, Garrison.
It was about Marilyn Manson, not you. If you want to try again, I'll give you a different comment, but I'd rather
No,
not get kicked off
no.
YouTube.
No. Keep the comments to yourself.
But my comments do have a cap. The best I can do is, oh, nice. Not as good as Addison, though. That's the best I can give you.
Smart answer.
This is recording, so that's the best answer.
Okay, let's move on to Padme. Who did y'all pick for Padme?
Joey King.
Who?
She was in a Netflix show, movie. They made two of them. I can't remember what they're called all of a sudden. Now I'm spacing it.
What's her name?
I'm looking at
Joey
that.
King.
Joey King.
Oh, okay. She's cute.
Oh, okay, I know who she is.
Yeah, I picked her. Like I said, her acting in the two movies that she did, obviously it was good enough for Netflix to make a third one now. So, I haven't seen a lot of it other than that, but from what I've seen, I think she would play a good Padme. And who I picked as, Zach Efron and her. I mean, I think the age difference is not all right, but
I don't think that they count on that when it's in a movie. It doesn't count. Unless they start really doing some stuff. We're not talking about porn here. We're talking about, a PG movie. Okay, who did you pick, Garrison?
Either Chloe Grace Moretz or Anya Taylor-Joy.
Okay, what did they play in so I can think about who they are?
So Anya Taylor-Joy, she's like the chick from Queen's Gambit.
Okay.
She was also in The Northman. I saw that last night, and she was good in it.
I can see her playing Padme. Yeah. Now that I
And
picture her.
Chloe Grace, bro, I couldn't tell you where Chloe Grace is from. Kick-Ass, I guess it says on here.
The girl that played the main character or the sister?
Bro, I don't know.
Nicolas Cage's daughter in the movie.
In what movie?
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass. Nicholas. Oh, okay.
There you go. I knew that would be better because I like Nicolas Cage. So
I don't picture her as Padme.
Oh, I see her. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess she could be.
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley, really?
She already was, kind of.
She already was.
I'm technically not.
She was a handmaiden as a decoy, but not the point.
Okay, Kim, who you got?
Listen, I'm going with kind of a bigger one, and that's Sarah Michelle Gellar. And that's because Padme is like a kick-ass character, okay? She's royal, but she, for that time where she was doing her time or whatever, but I'm talking like she just can go from a beautiful girl to a kick-ass person. So I'm going Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah, I can see that.
What's her name?
Sarah Michelle
With dark hair. Sarah Michelle Gellar, yeah.
See, I didn't look at like hair color and stuff like that because they could always dye that. So I didn't pay no attention to that stuff. So when I was picking the ones that I had two on this one because I couldn't really decide. One of them I would probably choose over the other one, but I think that they both could play a good part. And that was Peyton R. List. She played in Diary of a Wimpy Kid. She kind of has that attitude. What the hell you got going on, CJ? I thought that she was really good. And then Daniela Rose Russell, the girl that plays Hope Michelson in Legacies. She got the look. She's badass. Just all the way around. And she's a pretty good actor. She's very convincing in her roles. She was in the originals and in Legacy. She plays a very good part. So that was the two that I picked.
You click on our phones.
Oh, you want me to?
Peyton List. I like the Peyton List one. I do.
Yeah, Peyton
What's the
List.
second one?
She's a good one. Daniela Rose Russell.
Oh.
Let's see who we got over here. We got Vanessa Kirby. Chris said Vanessa Kirby. Bodie Collection said Daisy Ridley. What the hell?
Bro, honestly, if she was already in Star Wars, I would ask her to do Padme.
Okay, we got some weird stuff going on here. Yeah, no. Daisy Ridley can't play any Star Wars characters. She has her Star Wars character. That's the only Star Wars character she'll ever get. Oh, wow. You're like, what the hell's going on? Why is everybody distorting? Garrison's distorted now.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. I think I'm good. Am I distorted?
Yeah, you're good.
CJ messed it up when he left the corner.
I like that spot.
Let's see, we got.
Okay.
Yeah, you were there.
I'm cool here. I'm good. I'm good.
You're good.
I'm good.
Chris said, or Anna de Armas. I don't know who that is. Body Collection said Elizabeth Olsen. The Olsen twins?
No, well.
Isn't she the chick who plays?
Yeah.
Why do we have
Wanda.
CJ on here twice? Look at that. That's dope. We got CJ on here twice.
Why?
I didn't even know you could do that.
Kick one out.
We'll remove that one.
My phone went on the fritz real fast, so I was kind of like, okay, cool, crap, and I clicked on it, and it opened it up in a new web browser instead of just deleting the other one. So I was like,
oh, that's a good one, Chris.
Elizabeth Olsen.
Vanessa Kirby from Fast and the Furious and Mission Impossible Fallout. I can see her being Padme. I can see that.
What's her name?
Vanessa Kirby.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she was in Fast and the Furious and she was in Mission Impossible. Yeah, I could see her playing, yeah, that would work. Well, at least I'm not the only person that thought of a person from Fast and the Furious to play somebody.
Michelle Rodriguez as Darth Maul.
Hey, how did you know what my pick was? I think Darth Maul should be a female. I really do. He should have been a girl. It would have been better. It would have
They
been a better
originally
cast.
were gonna pick a Night Sister instead of Maul.
You got pink eye still. You got herpy eye still on that left eye over there. It's all
No,
red. You keep rubbing it.
Man, you know what? I don't need it.
Hey, y'all.
This
I was listening to the
negativity.
news. There's an outbreak of hepatitis going around. You got that in your eye.
Who?
You got hepatitis eye.
Who?
No, really, there is. I was watching the news this morning. They're talking about there's an outbreak of this crazy hepatitis that's going around. People are catching it.
On CJ.
I'm like, dude, I always pick on CJ. It's fun.
Oh, CJ, you like the Celtics?
Yeah, I've been a big Celtics fan, bro.
Let's go.
Celtics.
I hope we take game 3 today. So
Agreed.
The Celtics.
Yeah, dude, Celtics.
I don't know. I don't watch basketball no more. I stopped watching basketball when Jordan
The
retired.
Celtics. I don't know. I don't watch basketball anyways.
I don't. I stopped watching basketball when Jordan retired. I watch a game. My son and my brother-in-law will be watching games over here. They'll come to the house and watch games, and I'll sit there and watch them with them. But I have no idea who's good and bad anymore. Kobe died in a helicopter thing. Kobe was like great. I don't know. I can't stand that other idiot that's out now.
LeBron?
Yeah, LeBron. I can't.
Yeah,
That
like
crybaby
LeBron.
ass. That dude just cries all the time. Oh, he hit me, dude.
He can play Jar Jar.
Yeah, he could. Okay, who do we got for Darth Maul? Or did everybody do Padme?
yeah, I
Okay,
think so.
so who did? Who do we got for Darth Maul? Who'd you
Sam
pick?
Witwer.
Sam Witwer. Dude, you're gonna get so many like.
It's just gonna be a legal problem, but it's fine, Sam. We're fine. I didn't run into you this last week. I ran into Ray Park, so we're cool. We're cool.
You know they talk.
Yeah, I know. Shush.
All right, so who you got, Kim?
I'm going Michael Rosenbaum.
I love Rosie though. I love Michael Rosenbaum. That was like hell of a pick.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Who'd you got, Garrison?
Tom Hardy, bro. Tom
Huh?
Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, dude.
See, and it was so hard for me not to pick Tom Hardy because I wanted Tom Hardy in like 3 different roles in this. I wanted him either as Darth Maul, Qui-Gon Jinn, but he's not tall enough to be Qui-Gon Jinn. And I wanted him, if we could recast Mace as not a black man, he'd probably be Mace Windu. So I just had 3 roles for Tom Hardy that I wanted, but
Like Mace doesn't have to be black. None of these characters have to be the color that they are.
I know.
Yeah.
He paints
I mean,
him.
shit. I thought Tupac would play a good Qui-Gon because he was always speaking knowledge and shit, you know, and he was always a rebel. So I was like, dude, that'll fit perfectly. But you know, Tupac is dead. That's who I picked for Qui-Gon was Tupac, but he was dead. So I was like, oh, that
Qui-Gon was Mace Windu was supposed to be Tupac anyway.
yeah, Tupac was supposed to play Mace Windu.
Whoever it is, like, because Maul is so intimidating, at least in the Phantom Menace, he was so intimidating while saying nothing. And that's why
I picked the character that I picked.
Yeah.
So I picked Vin Diesel because Vin Diesel just has that look. He has that look about him that's just serious and like he'll fuck you up real bad. He don't even have to really talk. He just stand there, and he's not super big because Maul being super big would look stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like The Rock is Maul, that would just look dumb. Like he's too big, he can't move good enough. But Vin Diesel's small enough, he still got his, you know, that limberness, but he's still big enough to be intimidating, and he has that just look in his face.
I can just see Vin Diesel going, Kenobi! And then looking at the camera, or family.
But he doesn't do that in live action. He only does that on the cartoon. He only does that in the Clone Wars. So it don't really count. And he don't really talk too much in shit. Does he talk at all? Only time he talks is like, we're gonna reveal ourselves. That's it. Like, he didn't really talk. Okay. Everybody say theirs? Yeah, everybody said theirs, right? So let's go with Palpatine next. Who would play a good Palpatine? Go ahead, Kim. You just got a look on your face like you just picked somebody that was going to be awesome.
No. That's the thing. It was hard for me to pick a Palpatine. It was hard. I couldn't get one.
You couldn't get one?
No, I couldn't get one.
Okay, I'll give you one. Anthony Hopkins. I think
I picked Anthony Hopkins.
I picked him for Palpatine in the original trilogy. I think for this one, I might even go someone a little bit younger. just to see, because I want to see the more politician side of him. And
yeah, because he is more of a politician. You don't see him too much as Darth Sidious. So, y'all are gonna laugh at my pick, but I think this is an awesome pick because he could play both. I picked Johnny Depp. I think Johnny Depp would play a dope ass Palpatine.
He was on my list too.
I think Johnny Depp would, because he could play the senator part, and he could be all like normal looking, and then he could go to he could go to Sidious real easy because dude's great. Other than
I can see that
his girlfriend wants to shit on his bed and shit, beat him up and stuff. So you know what I'm saying? I don't see him too much as like action. Dude. I don't see like you was getting beat up by a girl for years. You know what I'm saying? You kind of suck, but
yeah.
Who'd you pick, Garrison?
So besides Johnny Depp, I had 3 guys. I had Jude Law. I think he could kind of show us the younger Palpatine, who's really like, who gets people to like him, really charismatic and gains a lot of attention and popularity, and kind of rises that way while also being manipulative, and you know what I mean.
Well, see, that's the reason I picked Johnny Depp, because Johnny Depp, if you think about him in the Harry Potter shit, and then you think about him in like Pirates of the Caribbean, like he's got that sophisticated but I'll beat your ass type attitude in the Hogwarts thing, whatever it's called. And then when you go to the Pirates of the Caribbean, he's more like, I don't really give it. And that's kind of how Palpatine, he's serious, but he's like, just screams at Yoda and flips through the air and shoot lightning and shit like that. So he can like play both roles. So that's why I picked Johnny Depp. I was like, this dude can play both roles easy.
Jude Law was another one. Bryan Cranston, I think he could do a really good job as Palpatine. Everybody's seen Breaking Bad. He's just fantastic actor. And then last, if we want to go a little bit older, but not quite as old as Anthony Hopkins, Christopher Waltz, because he's good in anything he's in.
Yeah, I can see that. And then we would be asking CJ, but he left the stream. So we don't know. Let's see what is the Star Wars Anthony Hopkins. We said that Star Wars team leader Tom Cruise. Is Palpatine
too short?
I don't think Palpatine really got to be tall, man, because he's not like the dude. Ian is not. He's not tall anyway. But I don't know, man. Tom Cruise.
Hey, he does lead kind of an empire in real life, if you think about it.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of like the spokesman for that cult that he belongs to. What are they called? Scientology. Yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch. What the fuck? Are you serious? Javier Bardem. I can't think of who that is.
He's good.
I ain't never seen No Country for Old Men, so I don't know.
He's a good actor.
Is he a good actor?
Yeah, he could do it.
So I'm guessing that CJ's phone died.
Have you seen let's see, what's that James Bond? Skyfall?
No, I haven't watched any. I stopped watching James Bond when Sean Connery stopped being James Bond.
Oh, jeez.
Like after that, I was like, all right, there's another one. It's a whole nother actor.
You haven't seen so many James Bond movies then.
No, I watched all up till like the last two or three I haven't watched. I was like, no, I ain't watching that. Like, I don't want to watch these new ones.
3 or 4 ago.
So it was like,
there's the third. Yeah.
I think I watched it all the way up until this new guy started. When the new guy started, I said, all right, I'm done with James Bond. There's just,
I love Daniel.
I haven't watched none of his, so if he was in that one, I didn't watch it.
Daniel Craig could do Obi-Wan. I can see that.
Yeah. CJ's back.
Yeah.
You're in a hotel room, so remember the same thing was happening to me when I was in Cali?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I don't understand.
I won't be surprised if my phone completely just dies either, so.
Yeah, that would be very convenient. Johnny.
Yeah, I know, right?
So, Palpatine. Who would you pick for Palpatine?
I already gave you that. Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, yeah, you said Anthony Hopkins. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, we're going to go to Jar Jar Binks. Who do you guys think would play a good Jar Jar Binks?
Kevin Hart.
James.
What? You said Kevin Hart, CJ?
Yeah. They
Kind of short, man. Jar
CGI,
Jar's like
they-
super tall. Like
Mine
Kevin
is
Hart's
They're
like
CGI.
5'2".
CGIing him anyways.
they CGI stuff.
Yeah.
So I think Kevin Hart
I don't know. Kevin Hart is
or
kind
Jack
of buff,
Black.
so
I was stuck between
He
Jack
should not
Black and
have
Kevin
a
Hart.
Boomba.
Jack Black is too fat to play Jar Jar Binks. I didn't want to make it. He can't be action. He can't even do anything. He'll fall
They
over.
CGI everything, bro. What are you talking about?
Now, if we're going off of voice acting and just somebody to voice act Jar Jar, yeah, I could see Kevin Hart doing it.
Oh,
I couldn't
I'll
see
do it.
Jack Black
I'll do
though.
it.
Jack Black is just.
I
couldn't
think
do it.
Jack
I'm
Black
going-
would be good.
I'm going Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Willard.
Lillard. He was the guy in Scream. He was the stupid killer in Scream.
Oh, okay,
What was his name? Stu. I think his name was Stu. But
Yeah. All right,
and he
Garrison.
plays.
Who do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
no, no. Go. You're good.
Me.
You're good.
Me.
All right, Garrison. Where you got?
I'm throwing myself out there. Me. I'm taking the chance.
You?
I'll do it.
Yo-
He should have a Boomba.
I picked Dave Chappelle. I thought Dave Chappelle would play a good Jar Jar Binks.
I can see it.
Just because he's funny
Dave
as shit.
Chappelle?
Yeah,
Really?
Dave
Did you hear that
Chappelle.
he just got tackled in the middle of the forum here in LA during a
Yeah.
show? Yeah,
That's why I
was
thought
here
about
the
him
day
because
that happened. I was out here.
That's the whole reason I came up with it because I seen that on the news and I was like, dude, Dave Chappelle would be an awesome Jar Jar
Since we're
Binks.
going
You know
off
what I'm
black
saying?
comedians now, you go Chris Rock.
No, Chris Rock. No, I can't see Chris Rock. doing
Son of a bitch. Me should not have a Boomba.
it. No, Will Smith might get up and smack him, so it wouldn't work out. Will Smith can't be walking out on the damn set
Keep
smacking Chris Rock.
the Boomba out of your motherfucking mouth.
It just won't work. It wouldn't work.
I'm not sorry.
Okay, so now we're moving on. Mace Windu. Who we got for Mace Windu?
Idris Elba.
Who?
Yeah, that was one of my picks.
Yep.
Idris Elba.
Same here.
I picked him. I was like, yeah, that would be like
He's just so good.
Yeah.
he is really good. But actually, I picked somebody else over him
Oh.
just because he's a good actor and he's more of a serious type actor. I picked Morris Chestnut. I think Morris Chestnut would play an excellent Mace Windu because he just got that. I just think about in The Best Man when he tackles the other dude for writing about sleeping with his future wife and he's just like his look and everything.
Oh, I can see
Like
it.
how he could control his anger and all that, like Mace Windu can. He can use the dark side. I was like, yeah, that would be a good Mace Windu. I was like, he could play that
That's
part.
good too. Morris Chestnut is good too.
Say hi, Mom.
Or-
Mahershala Ali.
I don't even know who that is.
I picked Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan could play a good.
Because I love
think
him.
he'd
I
be a
love him
better
as
Lando,
Killmonger.
I still think he would be a better Lando.
Wow, there's
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot
he'd
of
be
good
killer, man.
actors for him.
But I love Donald Glover as Lando though. He's got that. He has that swagger to him. So Michael B.
Okay.
Jordan just fancy.
For me, Michael B. Jordan's just kind of not like old enough. Like he seemed like I don't know. I feel like Mace needs to be like old.
He doesn't necessarily have to be old. I mean, I guess
Older
so.
than
Like
like
middle-aged.
Obi-Wan at least.
Yeah, he needs to be at least in his 50s.
Yeah.
I think Morris Chestnut is like 49 or 50.
Yeah. And
I
like
looked it up.
Michael B. Jordan,
It's just
that
too,
would just
I think
like,
he's too
he
young.
could he could play Anakin.
Yeah, I think Michael B. Jordan could play a good Anakin.
He could play Anakin. Holy shit. I just thought of that.
Yeah, that would be different, but it would be like he could play that part. He kind of got that attitude anyway. When you watch him in the what's the boxing movies?
Creed.
Apollo or Creed.
It's called Creed.
Yeah, Creed 1 and 2. You think about his attitude and everything in the movies. That's Anakin right there. That is Anakin.
Far out. Yeah, I'm calling. He's mine. I call it. Besides Kit Harington or Michael B. Jordan.
All right,
Just
Kim,
my
who you got?
I went with Idris Elba.
Yeah,
I love
That's-
Idris.
Yeah, he fits.
he does.
I do like it.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to Dooku. Who would play a good Dooku? CJ, who you got?
Ego Mortensen.
Zigo.
Vigo, not Ego. Vigo Mortensen.
Who the hell is Viggo Mortensen?
Oh, that's
what
the
did he play?
plays Aragorn in Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Yes, and he plays in Helldago. I liked him. I liked him as a character. I mean, with his age now, I think he'd be glorious.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
I think
All right, who you
I
gotta
think
get?
he would have that in his accent and everything with him. I think it would be a perfect fit for Dooku. He has such a, I don't know. It sounds political, but it's more attitude driven, and I think that would be a perfect Dooku.
Okay, I can see that. Who you got, Garrison?
I could see Tom Hiddleston,
I know
Charles Dance, or Ed Harris.
I can see Ed Harris doing it. I don't know. Tom Hiddleston, I just don't like Tom Hiddleston as an actor. I don't think he's that good of an actor. Like, when you really watch him, his acting is kind of terrible. He's off key. It just doesn't seem right. Everybody like, oh, I love Tom Hiddleston. I'm like, dude, this dude is not a good actor. He's just.
Yeah.
It seems like he comes in too late on his lines,
right.
and
I've
just,
only really seen him as Loki.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's him as an actor or just Loki as a character. I don't like Loki as a character in the first place, and I know it's unpopular, but so
I definitely didn't like the Loki series thing. I was like, this is terrible.
I don't know
couldn't
whether
get
I
into
don't
that.
like Loki or I don't like Tom Hiddleston.
Just watching his acting, it seems like he's off key. Like when he says his lines, they seem late. They seem like he hesitates too much or something, and they just let him get away with it or something. It's like, dude, why does it just seem like it just slowed down the entire movie when he says something or when he does something? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's just that's the way they planned it out or it's him, but it makes me not like him.
Willem Dafoe, he could do it. Or Christoph Waltz again.
Yeah.
Fuck. Alan Rickman. I can see that.
Alan Rickman's dead.
Yeah, a lot of these people they saying is dead.
Oh, dude,
so
hold up.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what I thought of? I thought of Christian Bale for Dooku. I thought Christian Bale would play a great Dooku.
He could.
Dye his hair white and just let him play it. I think he would kill Dooku.
Dude,
Say it again.
Ralph Fiennes, the guy who plays Voldemort.
Put your shirt down.
Man, I don't like Voldemort though. Voldemort couldn't even take over a high school.
The boy who lived, come to
That just makes me not like that character because he's like, dude, like, no, you couldn't even beat a
Hey,
bunch
guys.
of teenagers. What kind of person are you?
Phoenix wants to say something to you guys.
What's up, Phoenix?
Tell
Hi,
him.
Phoenix.
Hi. Tell them who you met.
Who'd you meet? Say it. Put your shirt down. I'm not getting dinged for that. Say it. Say it. You were just saying it.
She said, I'm shy.
Yeah, all of a sudden, when
You don't
I'm
have to be
muted,
shy. It's okay.
when I'm
She was,
muted,
like,
when I'm
crawling over
muted,
you a
she's
second
screaming,
ago.
"We met Chewie." Did you meet Chewie? Tell him.
Ooh, so fun.
Or not. Let's get back to the episode. If she doesn't want to talk, all of a sudden,
It's okay. It's different when you got people watching you.
right?
But I
met
picked
too, yeah.
Christian Bale to play Dooku.
What's a tiny square?
Cool.
Oh, Jason Isaacs. Jason Isaacs would be a good Dooku.
Yeah, Jason Isaacs could be.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I was thinking about like tall. He's tall, skinny. You dye Christian Bale's hair, white, and that dude, he is Dooku. Like he looks just like what's his face. He got that mannerism. I think he could play a great Christian Bale.
I like Charles Dance because he's got that same like demeanor as Dooku, just kind of like I don't know,
proper,
proper, and like I'm better than you kind of thing.
Puts his
Signature
hand
look of
behind his back like he's
superiority.
fencing
Yeah,
when he's sword
exactly,
fighting.
exactly.
When he's using a lightsaber, got his hand behind his back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's fencing, like
Just how he carries himself.
That's why I picked Christian Bale, because he kind of like when like you see him when he's like at like the awards and stuff, he just walks around like that, got his chest up high and
That's true.
I'll
go with
got
Christian
his hands
Bale.
like all like you almost want to see him like doing like some Chinese ninja pose like something like that. That's just I don't know. I just see that for some reason. And it's like I think he would play good.
Dude, you might sway me. Christian Bale is like just one of the best actors. Period. So.
Who'd you pick, Kim? Did you already say?
No, I went with Johnny Depp for Dooku. I don't know.
Johnny Depp for Dooku.
Yep, I see it. It's just like
Johnny Depp can play any part, so.
This is true.
Wait, Christian Bale's gonna be in Thor: Love and Thunder?
Is he?
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Apparently, he's gonna be a villain.
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
Oh my gosh! Now I'm gonna
have to watch
movie.
that. Now I gotta go back and watch all the Thors.
I didn't even want to watch this movie, but if Christian Bale's in it, I'll watch it.
I ain't watched none of the Thor movies.
I love it.
And Thor is one of my favorite characters. I just knew that they was gonna screw him up and it wasn't gonna be good. And I was like, no, I'm not watching that. I actually had Thor #1 comic. My ex-wife burnt it in the bathtub.
Oh, yeah?
I had the very first Thor comic ever made. And my wife burnt it. I can't even imagine my ex-wife burnt it.
Bad.
Dude, she burnt all my comics. I had like all the comics. I had Walter Payton's rookie card. I had Deion Sanders' rookie card. She threw all that shit in the bathtub and lit it all on fire. I'm like, bitch, you just burnt up like $1 million worth of shit. You know what I'm saying? My ex-wife was just terrible.
And that's why she's an ex.
Yeah, exactly. So we got everybody did Dooku, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So the next one is Jango Fett. Who do you guys think would play a good Jango Fett?
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx?
Yes, bro.
I could see that. I could see that. I could see that.
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa's too big.
I am staying with Samoan actors as Jango Fett, and you can fight me on this. If I cannot have Tamara Morrison,
all the clones would have to be huge. Like, bro, he's too big.
Jamie Foxx is a Jango character. He could just take the D off. Boom, perfect.
I don't care. I am sticking with the Samoan actors with the Maori traditions as Jango Fett. He played a killer. Tamara Morrison killed it as Jango Fett. I don't see why Jason Momoa would not be a good Jango Fett.
He's just too big.
I could see it. Well, my guy's big too.
Okay, so who did you pick, Kim?
I went with Tom Hardy.
He's not. Yeah, Tom Hardy's great at anything, though.
Yeah. Okay. I love Tom
He's
Hardy.
Not Jason Momoa big, though.
That or I was
not in height,
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
I could see Dwayne Johnson too.
Oh,
The Rock? The Rock is Jango Fett. That was he's got this big ass built ass clone trooper running around.
It's how I want to see
all the clones
fit.
Like the clone troopers would be the ultimate soldiers, dude.
They should
bunch of rocks running around just killing it.
Order 66 worked. Order 66 worked. Holy shit, these guys are fucking huge.
Listen.
Like I didn't realize how big they were. I can't stop them. There's too many.
Tom Hardy or Dwayne Johnson?
Who'd you pick, Garrison?
Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah, Jamie Foxx.
Take the D off. You're a perfect.
I picked Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman would be a great Jango Fett. He got that attitude with the way he played Wolverine. Oh, come on now. He got it. He got like he's not too big, he's not too small, you know what I'm saying? But he got that like attitude. He plays that type of part really well. You know what I'm saying? I think, Hugh Jackman would be a great Jango or Boba. You know what I'm saying? I think he would play that part. He just have to shave because, he can't take off his helmet with that big Wolverine looking beard on. That shit would be stupid looking. Oh, God, that would be so dumb looking. Okay. Bail Organa. Who you guys got for Bail Organa?
Johnny Depp. I think Johnny Depp would have he's good at those minute roles that are just not very popular, and he's very good at the popular roles. So he could be anything in the Star Wars universe, but I think he'd be a great Bail Organa.
Yeah. I have two.
I could see him leading the Resistance. Honestly, I could see him leading that charge. So
Who'd you take, Garrison?
Honestly, Jason Isaacs. I think if you didn't put him as Dooku, he could be a good side character. We usually see him as a bad guy, but I think he could do a really good job as kind of the nice side character guy. So yeah.
I can see that. Who'd you get, Kim?
I didn't get anybody. I could not think of anybody for him.
Okay, I got two people. I think Denzel Washington would play a great Bail Organa because he just got that. He can play any role.
I fucking love Denzel.
He just got that. I mean, Denzel's probably the greatest actor of our time. Either him or Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is a great actor too, but or Gerald Butler. I think Gerald Butler would play a good Bail Organa.
I can see that.
I don't know. When I was looking at because I didn't know who to pick, I was like, damn man, Bail Organa, like, dude, that's kind of hard. You know what I'm saying?
It is hard.
So I was looking through actors, like who might be able to play him. I was like, well, Denzel could play anybody. And Denzel would be a perfect character. He could play that Heist Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I rule the entire world, but at the same time, I care.
Fuck.
He could pull that off.
Now that you mentioned Gerard Butler, I want him as Qui-Gon. Fuck.
But then I was looking through, and I seen Gerald Butler, and I'm like, dude, this dude is good too, man. He could play that part really well. I'm like, I think that's somebody that could play that part really good. So that's why I picked. All right. Silence is deadly on the pocket. No, all right. So then we got the last person in the list. The last person. Okay, wait a minute. First, let's go through. Let's go through the chat and see who people pick. So let's see. What are we on?
Jackman is as big as Momoa. He is pretty big. Kyle.
Oh man, I mean maybe in like size, but he's not that tall. Hugh Jackman ain't that tall. I think he's only like 5'10". Yeah, and Momoa's like 6'2" or something like that. Because you gotta think about it.
That's not that tall. I could play him.
Yeah, but I'm talking about because like I don't know, just the stormtroopers ain't that big. You know what I'm saying? They're like normal sized people. You know what I'm saying? They're just, or the clone troopers was not. So you got to think about it. When you're picking out somebody for Django, you got to pick out somebody that you're going to have a lot of people in that same like thing. Because Django is the clone troopers. All the clone troopers are Django. They're his clones. So when you think about that, it's like you got to find somebody that kind of fits all them different roles that they play. Somebody that can play all them different roles, but still have that attitude. And Hugh Jackman has that attitude when he played with Wolverine because he was just a killer, but at the same time, he still had that, you know what I'm saying, I care about people. So the clones was like, they had to care about people. So I thought when you're looking at Django, because you're really not just looking at Django, you're looking at Django, Boba, and all the clones. So you got Rex and everybody like that. He could play that part. Because he can play them type of parts really well. I'm a soldier, but at the same time, I care about people kind of a little bit. And then, I'm going to get my job done, though. Wow. Morgan Freeman. Fight Club Brad Pitt as Django. No. I don't think Brad Pitt is allowed to play in Star Wars. I'm banning Brad Pitt from playing in Star Wars. I don't think he could fit any character. It's just not his movie type. I just don't think it works. Unless he's going to play like a real badass bad guy. And, Django and Boba is a real badass bad guy, but he just doesn't fit that role. Because then he can't really be, I don't know. I don't like Brad Pitt. Like, I like Brad Pitt as an actor. Like, the movies that he's been in, he played them parts really well. But I just don't see him in a Star Wars movie. At all. Okay, the last one we have in the group today for prequel trilogies is Shimmy Skywalker. Yeah. Who did y'all pick?
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson is Shimmy Skywalker?
Yep.
Too hot. There's too much sex appeal there, bro.
I do not care.
Type.
Fight me.
You can't.
Actually, I can't say that because mine is pretty hot.
Okay, who'd you pick?
Come on.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock? I think Sandra Bullock could play Shimmy Skywalker.
I can see that.
And she's hot at the same time. Sandra Bullock is amazing.
Yeah.
She's like got that like that hot mom thing going on. She could be a mom and be hot at the same time.
Yeah.
Who'd you pick, Kim?
Definitely possible.
I went with Catherine Hicks. She was the mom in Seventh Heaven, and she was also in Star Trek. But she just gives off that vibe of loving mother, so I definitely think she would fit well.
Okay, I picked Reba McEntire. I think Reba McEntire would play great Shimmy Skywalker.
Reba?
Yeah, she played a great mom in the damn in the series.
Reba show?
Yeah, she played a great mom.
I'm done.
I didn't know who to pick.
I'm going to Disneyland.
I was trying to pick somebody.
I'm going to Disneyland.
I have to pick somebody that I wouldn't ever want to sleep with, and Reba McEntire wouldn't ever want to sleep with her. Maybe I would just because she's rich, but you know, I was trying to pick somebody that wasn't hot to me.
Bro, Reba McEntire would not get captured by no sand people. She would have whooped their asses. But you think you're gonna come get me? No, come on, sand people. I'll whoop your butts.
I'd do that.
Oh wow, that was the most country.
She is country though. She's a bumpkin.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's who I picked. So that was the picks for everything that we had on the hold up. Let's go. We gotta see what.
Hold on, Bodie. What is wrong with you? Sandra Bullock is not hot.
I don't
Have you
agree
seen
with
Miss
that.
Congeniality? Like, holy.
Are we talking about now,
far
Sandra
out.
Bullock? Because I don't think Sandra Bullock is hot now.
She's older now, right? So
Yeah.
yes, she's gone down.
She got like that MILF thing
For
going
her
on.
age,
So.
she's still looking great. Are you kidding?
Yeah, she still does look decent, but I don't think she's that hot. Like she's not like,
no.
oh my god,
not
no.
like she used to be. Not like she used to be.
Kitty Foreman from that '70s show. Who did she play in the '70s show?
Who?
The mom in that '70s show.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can
she's
see
also
that,
in the ranch.
Aunt Maru. I don't know about Shmi.
No. Let's see. Is it the mom? Why does that sound like the mom? It is the mom. No, hell
Yeah, that's
no.
what I said.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I think she can't be Shimmy. Shimmy wasn't that ugly.
That's what I said. That was like Aunt Maru or something, but I wouldn't put her as Shmi.
Yeah, no, that's terrible. That's not good at all.
She's just a little too old. Unless that is a good Force thing. Somehow she had a kid when she was 90.
Yeah. I don't know how I got pregnant. I didn't even sleep with nobody. I got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Would nobody sleep with me? Nicole Kidman? Nicole Kidman, I can see Nicole Kidman doing it.
She's that chick. She's that girl.
Hey, Hugh Jackman is 6'3".
But isn't hot, but is hot.
Are you sure, Birdie Collection? Really, Hugh Jackman is 6'3"? He does not look that tall in the movies. Did they like always point the camera down?
They have a camera angle.
5'8", 5'10".
So Wolverine is originally short, so they had to do the camera angle to the point where he would fit the heights of everybody in X-Men, or he would just tower over everybody else.
Yeah,
That's why everybody's like, "Oh, Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's the height."
Well, even in what was that other movie? The one with the one where he's like the computer hacker and shit has
Hugh Jackman's a computer hacker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
And it got some John Travolta in it, and it has John Travolta in it, and what's her name? Like it's crazy because they get like in the beginning of the show, like they got him on the thing. He has to hack this thing while this girl is giving him oral, and he's trying to do it. And he's like, oh, and he's trying to hack this thing. And he finally gets it done, or John Travolta's gonna shoot him. What's the name of that movie? Oh man, it's I can't think of the movie. That's a great movie, but he don't look that tall in that movie neither. That's why I thought he was shorter.
He's pretty tall. Hugh Jackman.
What's the name of that movie? I gotta look it up. Y'all talk.
I don't know what movie's talking about. I've never seen Hugh Jackman as a hacker. Oh,
I can't
speaking
see it
of Hugh
either.
Jackman, did you see that? Oh, fuck, that movie where his kid gets kidnapped. I Taken. That was Liam Neeson.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Prisoners.
Yeah.
Bro, Prisoners was a good movie.
Why did I look up John Travolta for? I'm looking up Hugh Jackman.
Kingfish?
Swordfish. That's what it's called.
Swordfish.
Swordfish. I couldn't think of the name. Like it's a weird name, so you can't think of the name. It's a good
I gotta
movie
look
though.
this up.
But he
I'm
didn't
very
look that tall in that movie either. Cause he's standing next to what's her face? Halle Berry. Halle Berry would be a good Shimmy Skywalker just because she's fine. Hot desert chick.
Halle Berry. Oh, she can play
Dougie Finger Pew Pews. Thank you. Yeah. Welcome to the show. But yeah,
Hi.
Swordfish. Swordfish is definitely that's a good movie. If y'all haven't seen that, you should go watch it. It's a good movie. But Hugh don't look that big in that movie. He's standing next to Halle Berry and he don't look that big. So like to be 6'3", man, they doing some weird, which I know that they can do all kind of camera shit, make it look like you're
That's true.
small and wide, but okay. All right, now let's get to the what if. Y'all ready for the what if?
Shit.
It only takes one decision to decide the direction of the galaxy. A decision that will influence the outcome. But if that decision went the other way, reality as we know it would change forever. The galaxy would be on a different course. Things that have happened would cease to exist. A new narrative would be etched into creation. So we are going to analyze those other possibilities when we ask, what if?
Okay, today's what if question. At the end of the prequels, we see Obi-Wan cut off Anakin's leg and his arm. We see him catch on fire and he burns up. What if that never happened and he actually flipped over Obi-Wan and killed Obi-Wan? How do you guys, what do you think would have been the difference? How do you think things would have went?
They would have found Anakin and ruled as father and son. And everybody would have lived happily ever after.
So they'd have found Luke?
Yeah.
It'd just
Or
been
that's what I
like the
meant.
whole
Fuck.
family? Luke
Yeah.
and Leia would have just been like a giant family thing?
I
So
don't think
in
much would have changed.
the Revenge of the Sith game, there's actually a point in the end of the game on the PlayStation 2 where you can pick Anakin winning over Obi-Wan winning. And what it does is it gives that scenario, right? So it doesn't explain what happens after that. So what I think is Anakin wins. He goes and grabs Padme. They go and have the kids. She doesn't die. And he raises them to be Sith rulers. And Luke turns and ends up fighting his sister in the end because she's going to be Darth Vader's right hand. That's what I think. I've really thought about this.
I think Anakin, honestly, I think that he would come back, he would see Padme on the ground, and he'd be like, what have I done? What am I doing? And then he'd wake Padme up, and Padme would be like, I can't be with you if you're like this, and he'd simp out and pick the girl over the Empire, and then he would go, and they would have the babies, and then he would end up destroying the Emperor.
I don't know. I think killing Obi-Wan would like put him too far gone in his own mind. The fact that he killed Obi-Wan would like really just send him over the edge and make him like, you know what I mean?
Well, he never really went over. He died. He killed Padme. You know what I'm saying? So that, but he still never gave up on the thing, and Luke could feel the goodness in himself. So I don't think killing Obi-Wan. I think Padme could have got him switched. Come on, man. How many times have you like just pumped out over a girl?
I don't know, dude. I don't think would Padme even take him back. The fact that he killed
That's what I'm
younglings
saying.
is
You
pretty,
know what I'm
like,
saying? Yeah,
No
yeah, that would be kind of hard because she'd be like, "You killed Obi-Wan. I can't ever take you back. You're a fucking
and then
youngling
he'd
slayer."
probably kill her in anger. So Luke and Leia wouldn't have even survived because he would have killed Padme out of rage and gone full evil.
Yeah, I think it might have turned out the same way. There just would have never been a new.
Probably
Hope.
would have turned out worse, bro. He probably would have.
That's what I was
Honestly, like, oh, dude, it'd be bad. He'd either go so crazy that Palpatine would have to like, all right, I gotta kill him because he just is uncontrollable, or he would kill Palpatine and just the galaxy would go into chaos. Like, oh man.
Yeah, because he didn't really have no ambition to rule the galaxy. He just was a psychopath anyway. So I don't think it would have worked. Hey, CJ, no taking the shit on the show. You can't do that. We're going to get kicked off of YouTube. All right, what do we got for news and rumors?
So I have some Black Series news. I was moving rooms. Sorry, guys. My mom came back in the room and she's very talkative. So, Black Series, they're dropping a 332nd Ahsoka's Battalion. They're finally giving us a Black Series of that. They've been avoiding that for weeks. They're giving us Leia Organa on Endor. They're giving us 3 new stormtroopers that we haven't seen before. And they're giving us the figure and Dan band, the whole band set.
Okay.
So we're not just getting one. We're not getting the flute player. We're getting the drummer, and we're getting the other flute players and all that stuff.
All right.
I'm excited.
I know you're excited.
Also, I do. Yes, I am excited. I love my Black Series. Also, May 4th, we didn't really get to talk about this, and I wanted to talk about this. May 4th, they dropped the gallery episode for the Book of Boba Fett.
Yes, and they're good.
And it's great.
Even though the interview with when they're talking to what's his face, what's his name, the director that directed the first 2.
Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, Robert Rodriguez. I'm listening to this idiot. I'm like, dude, this dude is I don't even think he knows what he be doing. Like, he just does shit. I don't think he really plans nothing out. He just does it. And then he tried to explain it, and it's like, dude, that didn't make no damn sense what you're talking about. It was really weird. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, this is like some. Go ahead.
My highlight of that whole episode was when they're like Ahsoka, Boba Fett, Fennec Shand, Robert Rodriguez, and Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill were all sitting there, and they took that photo together. I saw that, and I was like, oh my God, they're all together. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I was like freaking out sitting here on the hotel bed. Like, this is it. This is the moment I wanted.
Oh, go back.
I had a question for y'all. So an article from Wired came out talking about the new stuff coming out with Star Wars, and they said Star Wars ain't what it used to be. Another May the 4th rolls around, but Star Wars feels more like it's on autopilot than on hyperdrive. And it says Star Wars seems to just be in a lull. And then they talk about with some of the recent Star Wars, there's been big hype, and then it kind of ends up being kind of a flop and a disappointment. Do you guys agree with that?
Honestly,
Star Wars feels kind of a lately.
Okay. So honestly, I feel like the only thing that's bringing out this kind of tension or whatever they're saying, and a lot of people are feeling like that, was just because of the Book of Boba Fett. The Bad Batch was good. The Mandalorian was good. Galaxy Hotels crap is just something else that the fans just, because the price of it just kind of put like this downward arc on Star Wars. So Book of Boba Fett and Galaxy things, and then some of the cartoons just really ain't even good for kids. I was trying to watch it like, dude, the kid ain't gonna like this. They ain't gonna pay no attention to this crap. Ain't enough going on. You got to keep them entertained. So I think there's a slight downgrade in it, but The Mandalorian and The Bad Batch were both really, really good. Season 1 and Season 2 of The Mandalorian were excellent. And then, you know, there was parts of the Book of Boba Fett that wasn't good. It wasn't a linear story. So it kind of left you like, what is going on? It just kind of left you in this sense of confusion. And then the other stuff, I think it just caused a drop, you know what I'm saying? Like, it lowered our expectations. And I kind of think it was purposely done. So when Kenobi comes out, we're all like, okay, this shit better be good, and it's going to be excellent. And then we're going to be like, holy shit. I think that's what's happening. I think I don't feel like it's a decline or if it's running on autopilot. I just think everybody's expectations is down because of what they have done. That's my personal outtake on it.
Okay.
Well, he's not screaming, so I think he agrees with you too. So.
What's up, little man? How you doing today?
Normally, when you say something you don't like, Kyle, he'll scream at the TV. So
Well, then
he
he's
ain't
probably
screaming
screaming
at
all
you.
the time. So
So mom puts them on the TV out in the living room when we're doing this, so she can watch us and stuff. And normally, when you say something he don't like, he screams at the TV and tries to smack the TV. He ain't smacking my phone. I think he's agreeing with you today, or he just woke up. Either one.
hey, let's real quick, guys. Let's go over to. Let me jump over to the comments. Aggressively relaxing. The Doom kid would make a good Anakin. I think that's a pretty good. I kind of like the Doom guy that played in Doom. I think he played a good part. Chris said that he thinks Anakin killing Obi-Wan, he would be power hungry and cocky, and then take on the Emperor next. Yeah, I kind of see that. Dougie says, but no cool breathing sounds. Yeah, that would kind of suck. There wasn't no Vader, like an actual Vader being scary like Vader. Vader was just intimidating. I think that would have kind of ruined the rest of just everything. It'd have been like, dude, this sucks, man. Like, dude, I want to see Vader. It would be so hard to have Vader and then take Vader away.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they redid Star Wars and they didn't take Anakin and make him into Vader, and he just was Anakin for the rest of the films, that would be terrible. It would be like, dude, this dude sucks, man. This dude ain't Vader. Like Anakin is not intimidating. He does not look intimidating at all. Like I think I could whoop Anakin's ass. You know what I mean? So it's I just don't. Now Vader, I might run. Like, dude, what the hell is that? I'm about to get the hell out of here. This thing trying to kill me. Okay, so what do you guys think on? So what do you think on Garrison's question, Kim? I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to get to the chat.
I don't think I mean, I don't really agree. I mean, yeah, maybe there was a shift a little bit. But I've enjoyed everything that I've been watching. You know what I mean? So I can't really say that I think it's not what it used to be. Maybe it's changed a little bit, but I don't know. I can't agree with it. I can't agree with it.
I don't think I agree with it either. I think it's a little bit stale at the moment, but I think it was purposely done to make Kenobi even be better. You know how good Kenobi's going to be after we kind of had this little downtrot, this little down system, because it's not that Boba Fett was just terrible. It just wasn't Boba Fett. It's not who we expected. So it kind of left a stale taste in our mouths. And then, then we get Kenobi, and Kenobi's just like super great. We're going to be like, it's going to blow our minds. And I have a good feeling that that's the way Kenobi's going to be, because I think it's going to have a very good story to it. I just don't see it being, just this action-packed, this constant action. They're going to have some good action in there, but I think there's going to be a real solid story like the Mandalorian story, how he had to find the kid and how he had to take the kid, and he's trying to find the kid's people, and it just was a story all the way through both seasons. I think that's the way Kenobi's going to be. I think they're really going to follow out on the story really well, and it's just going to blow our minds.
Yeah.
Especially because we've only been waiting for Kenobi for, 20 years. A Kenobi movie, and we got a series, which is even better. But, I think that's what it's just going to be. It's just going to make it that much better because we're in kind of a stale moment. Not that it's bad stale. It's just like kind of a little bit stale. It's like nothing's. Right. We're in a point in between series too. You always got to remember there's always a decline when there's a break in between series. The same thing happened between Mandalorian and the Bad Batch. It was that break, and it was kind of like it got a little stale. It just kind of got like there wasn't a whole lot going on, and then boom, we got the Bad Batch, and it was like, oh my God, Bad Batch is excellent.
Yeah.
Not that all the episodes was great. I didn't like every single one of the episodes of Bad Batch. I liked the Bad Batch, but I didn't like every single episode. There were some episodes that just seemed like they just was like pointless. Like, why even put this in there? But, they have to have them filler episodes to tell a story.
For me, like, I don't know if I agree with him, but I don't completely disagree with him either. So I don't agree, but I don't disagree. I see where he's coming from. I see where the feeling of stagnation and kind of like staleness comes from. Because Book of Boba Fett was just not good. Bad Batch for me was average. It was okay. Mandalorian was fantastic, but since Mandalorian, it's just kind of been like and I don't know if it's because nothing's been coming out or because the things that we do here that are coming out besides Obi-Wan just don't seem that exciting yet, or what.
Even you think about it like this. When we got the what was Ronin and all that? What was that thing called? Visions. Visions wasn't that great. I mean, there was some cool stuff in there, but Visions wasn't. To me, it wasn't really Star Wars. It was more like samurai stuff that just happened to have lightsabers. So it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. I mean, there was some good episodes, there was some bad episodes, but it was just not to par what we would think what Star Wars would be. But we also kind of felt that same way when the prequels came out, and then when the sequels came out, everybody was like, "What is this? This isn't Star Wars." But then it kind of built on us, and it kind of got better. And the more we watched it, the more we're like, "Oh man, this is kind of good. I like this." And then with me, Revenge of the Sith became my favorite movie out of all of them. So it's like, it kind of feels like that same type of thing. Like, what is this? What are we watching? And then we watch it a few times, and it's like, dude, this is dope. This is really, really good. And except for the Book of Boba Fett, I just can't get over the point that that's not Boba Fett to me. I'm like, they should have called that dude Chris or something, you know, like Boba Chris or something like that. Like, it's not Boba Fett. But I don't know. I don't feel that way. I just don't feel like it's stagnant. I just feel like it's.
I feel like what it really is just the fact that Star Wars has changed.
Yeah.
Disney changed Star Wars for good or for bad, whether you like it or not. Star Wars has changed, and so if you prefer the old version of Star Wars, I can see where you hate this new Star Wars and you think it's stagnant and dead. But it's just new. It's just different.
Yeah, it's just,
Star Wars has changed.
I mean, it's just like skinny jeans. You know what I'm saying? I look at people walking around in girl pants, and I'm like, what the hell is going on with the world? You know what I'm saying? It's just because I'm old and I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of things are wrong. A lot of things are wrong, but what the hell?
Yeah, the world is changing anyway. I mean, and it could have a lot of people are sitting around, and a lot of people, because we had COVID, then you got the war in Ukraine, all this stuff going. It's just, every time you turn on the news, it's just some negative crap happening. You know, we got abortion stuff going on. We got all this different stuff going on. Everything is changing. And I agree with you, Garrison. It's just a change. It's not necessarily a good or bad thing. It's just different.
Right.
And you either accept that difference or you don't, or you just
based on opinions. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all based on opinion. Okay, so do we got any other news? I got a couple things, but does anybody else have something? Okay, what's going on?
It's toy related. Funko Pop came out with a new Padme, and you could pre-order her now. The new Padme.
I just spotted that, and I was like, oh, yes, because Phoenix, her middle name's Amidala. So like when we went and met Ray Park, I found an Amidala clean doll. So we've been trying to get a bunch of Amidala stuff. When I saw that, I was like, yes, more stuff for Phoenix.
That's cool. So I got two things. I got one is, and this is crazy. So, where am I? Okay. So James Earl Jones recently released how much he got paid in A New Hope to voice Darth Vader.
Ooh.
And this is crazy. I even try to think to the time, and I'm like, even with the time, it doesn't seem like enough money. You know what I'm saying? I understand this is 1977, and, you know, like the inflation rate would be, you know, but I still don't, it's like, you got paid $7,000 to voice Darth Vader in A New Hope. $7,000. That's it. I'm like, with inflation, that's only like $70,000 to be one of the greatest characters of all times. Like,
that's nuts.
Like, that is so just low to me. And even at that point, James Earl Jones was still a big in acting at that point. That was kind of like, you know, his voice acting and stuff was pretty big at that time. And to only get paid $7,000, like, oh my God, that's like a smack in the face.
Yeah.
To be that good of a voice actor or an actor, because he's been in a lot of stuff, especially a lot of TV stuff at that time, and to only get paid $7,000. Like, how did he even agree to do that? Like him.
I'm guessing. Does he get royalties? I'm guessing.
It doesn't say on there. It just says that he got paid $70,000.
God.
Like, dude, $70,000. Like, dude, that's just so. It just seems so low.
It is low.
He says, as a paycheck, Jones was all for his salary and lucked out from all these so-called handicaps for a job that paid $7,000. I'm like, George must have been a sweet talking dude, man, because he, like, even if you look like a Harrison Ford and what they got paid, it just seems so low. Like, dude, when the movie came out, like, dude, you're going to have to pay me more, man. You made like $1 billion off of this movie in the 70s. So, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no way that I got to get some more money. You got to give me some more money. And then the next one was, so Disney has announced that their theme parks are about to get even more Star Wars attractions. So they're going to be doing some new attractions. It doesn't really say what they're going to be, but just think about it as like, you know, the Millennium Falcon and Rise of Resistance and some of the stuff like that. They're going to get new attractions because they need to draw more, because they're saying they're not drawing the crowd that they have been. And it's like, dude, come on, we just went through a pandemic. What do you expect?
I'm gonna say that's bullcrap, because when I went
crowded.
When I went Thursday, I couldn't go into stores because everybody was in that area. Like, we had to fight people to get Chewie to meet Cass, because that's Cass's favorite character.
Yeah.
Like, we had to fight.
I would argue they have too many people.
Yeah.
Maybe they're planning on expanding it because they don't have enough room and they just want to make more room in it. It doesn't really say why they're doing it. It just says to draw new arrivals. That's what the article says.
Oh, I'd go again. I want to go again, so.
Disneyland is packed. They need to start putting like a limit on how many people they let in per day.
Agreed.
Or how many tickets they sell.
And it just says they're going to be bringing a lot more stuff. They're going to have stuff that has to do with the Book of Boba Fett in there. Stuff with the Mandalorian is going to be added to Galaxy's Edge.
It should be.
But it's like, so new Bubba Wumba Family Farms Cup milk stand, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, blue milk. Stuff is coming in, parfaits, like they have a lot of like a different stuff that has to do with like food and stuff like that.
They had a lot of food.
Products from Pandora Jewelry will be there. And just more Star Wars merchandise. And then just some other attractions. That's all that they pretty much said on this article. And it just says to bring in new arrivals. That's all it says, to bring in new people, I'm guessing.
When I record on Sunday, because we plan on doing that, okay, fans, I will have a walkthrough of us going, like, of me going through with Tori through Galaxy's Edge, through the stores and all that. So what I feel like Disney should do is, with the trading post, everything that's in the Toydarian toy maker and all that, if it's like a mass quantity of one thing, throw it in the outpost. But don't throw things that are hard to get in the outpost that are in the land. Like, why go to the outpost to get a lightsaber? That takes the experience to walk in and go into the shop and buy a lightsaber. Like, that is like the coolest thing to get one of those.
Build your own.
No. Well, I mean, they have a build your own in Tomorrowland too. So I think if they just solely focused all their Star Wars stuff in Galaxy's Edge, instead of like doing like the cool stuff in the Galactic Trading Outpost in Tomorrowland, and they just made sure it was all in Galaxy's Edge. Like, you can
kind of centralize.
Yeah, centralize it. That way you don't, like, people can go into downtown Disney for free and get, like, that's where I got Lula. I got Lula in downtown Disney. I didn't get Lula in the land, even though I could have. Like, if you could get those hard to get items back in the land, it would be 30 times better, because people would have to buy a ticket to go to Galaxy's Edge to go and buy the products they want. But if you have like the Toydarian toy maker has those stuffed animals, if you throw those in there and the keychains and the pins and stuff in there, that's one thing. But when you're getting like the Sith holocron in the Galaxy's Outpost, that just ruins the experience of getting the holocron in the land.
Yeah, I can see that. We'll have to see what they're doing.
Oh yeah, you guys will definitely see when I send the video out. I'm excited for it.
Okay, so let's get to you got questions, CJ?
Yeah, they're Clone Wars oriented. I wanted to hit something we really don't touch a lot on, so.
Okay. All right, so let's get to the impossible quiz. Let's see what CJ has for us. Dun, 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 dun.
Stop right there, you rebel scum. Prepare yourself for the Star Wars Impossible quiz. Blast them.
All right, guys. Question number 1. Alongside Clone Trooper 5s, who else became an ARC Trooper in the episode of ARC Troopers?
Kicks.
I suck.
Rex.
No, Rex. Come
Anakin Skywalker.
No, it's a clone trooper.
Jar Jar Binks in Clone Trooper outfit.
That would piss me off. No.
Oh, Echo.
Thank you. It was Echo.
Quit looking shit up.
Oh yeah, he was.
Garrison, I seen you. You was typing. I can see the glare in your eye.
The glare in my eye?
Okay, question number 2. Who is the voice actor for Embo?
Who was the voice actor for Embo?
Who's Embo?
Sam Witwer.
No.
That was a good
Ray
guess.
Parks.
No, not Ray. Ray Parks doesn't do voice acting. Embo. He's the bounty hunter.
Oh, I don't know that one.
With the helmet. The helmet one.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know who Embo is.
Nothing?
Shit, I don't know.
Dave Filoni.
Dave Filoni. Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that.
I was thinking of Mark Hamill, but okay.
Okay.
Let me find the next question. What is the name of the planet that King Kotaka lived on?
Nostradamus.
No.
Mustafar.
No, this was in
Ambria.
This was in season 1, episode 1.
Ambria.
Oh.
Nope.
Watch that season so
Tauntaun.
long. Oh,
I just said it 4 times before we got to the quiz.
You just said it 4 times. The outpost.
Katuna.
No.
Kahuna.
Toydaria.
Wakadana.
I just gave you the answer.
I know I was reading off what Chris said.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda.
CJ's not impressed.
I am nowhere near impressed.
Okay.
I'm not impressed. Next question. Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka Tano attempt to leave the planet Modus. They fail to escape. The reason for their failure is because the son kidnaps the Jedi. Who is the Jedi he kidnaps?
Ahsoka.
There you go, Kyle. I figured that
Clone
one.
Wars episodes.
Hey, that's the Mortis. That's in the Mortis episode. The son first, and he turns her to the dark side, and she tries to kill Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Okay, next question. Which of the following characters is in charge of the ship that Anakin is supposed to meet up with? Hint: he contacts Anakin when they are having trouble with the meetup.
C-3PO.
No. That's you.
Rex.
Why? Why you gotta guess and be right? Why do you gotta guess and be right?
I don't know. Because Rex, him and Rex had a special agreement. When he used to go talk to Padme, it was always Rex guarding the door. Oh,
that's true.
It was just Rex is always around Anakin. Rex was Anakin's right hand.
Oh yeah, that was his right hand. Next question. What is the name of the prison that the Jedi attempt to escape?
The Citadel.
Wow, Garrison. Hey, there's another point.
Hey, that's in the Rebels too.
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good guess.
That was not a guess.
That was a quick one.
Yes. Okay. My stuff's acting up. No. Come on. I'm using Tori's phone for my questions because I can't use my phone, and
Oh yeah.
so I'm trying to. Her phone sucks.
You can't even get your phone to turn sideways. Shut up.
I figured it out why though.
Hey, don't feel bad. I can't figure out none of this shit on the phone.
Yeah, I'm horrible.
I can't pronounce the name of this planet, but the next question is: 4 Jedi traveled to Lola Sayu to rescue a stranded group of Jedi and clones. Who was that Jedi that went to go rescue them?
Mace Windu.
Nope.
Keanu Mundi.
No, he's. I will take. So there's four answers.
Addie. No.
Luminara.
Hey, Hey,
Plo Koon.
Kim, you were on the right track there. Can you finish that?
Hang on, I'm trying. Fuck, what is her last name? I
She's
can't
one
remember.
of the Jedi.
Oh, yeah, she's one of them. I can't remember the name though.
I'll give you a point for that one, but it was Shakti, Adi Gala, Plo Koon, Asanise Tin.
Yes.
Oh man, I was gonna say
I
Plo
said
Koon
Plo
too.
Koon. I said Plo Koon.
You said
didn't hear
Plo
me,
Koon?
but I said it.
I apologize. Well,
No, you're good.
Garrison, you can
Give me
have
a
a point too because there was 4 answers to that, but I was wanting 1.
Okay.
Okay. Who was captured by the Separatists and placed into the Citadel?
Who was captured by the
Separatists.
Obi-Wan?
No.
What?
Anakin?
Doesn't
It's a
Obi-Wan
Jedi.
go in undercover though?
No. He goes in undercover for that bounty hunter thing.
Yeah.
That wasn't the Citadel. That was
Anakin?
one. No, it's a Jedi, but it's not a main Jedi.
Not a main Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was that little short dude, the old one.
Yeah. Do you got a
with the
name?
weird ears and the like.
Yep.
Oh man.
I can't
Evan
remember the
Peel.
name though.
Golly, I couldn't remember his name.
I wouldn't have
I was
guessed it.
picturing him in my mind. He's an ugly.
His
little
name is
bro.
Evan Peel. His Jedi name is Evan Peel.
Evan Peel. Grandmaster
Yeah, dude,
Evan
that's
Peel.
what he looks like. He looks like a little.
Really? That dude got the most normal name
Bro,
out of all the
Google
Jedi.
him. He
Evan
is
Peel.
so
I
weird
know,
looking.
right? It is.
He is weird looking.
Okay, last question. In the episode Clone Cadets, what is the name of the Jedi Master stationed at the training facility?
God, I
Weird
haven't
old
watched
guy.
it so long. What
This
the
is
fuck?
this is where we meet Echo, Fives, Heavy.
Dave Filoni.
No,
Jon
the Jedi,
Favreau.
not the Jedi.
Well, I'm just giving out names. I don't know what his
Roku.
name is. I'm just saying names.
It's a female Jedi.
It's a female Jedi.
Luminara.
Nope.
It's a female Jedi.
Shakti.
Boom. Garrison got it right there.
Nice.
Oh man, you just started naming off female Jedi. You can't.
Yeah, I did. I totally did.
I have one more if you guys want me to ask it.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
What enemy helped Boba Fett try to kill Mace Windu?
The chick, the one chick, the bounty hunter
Oh.
chick.
Bosk was
Tobias
in on
Beckett.
it.
What?
Tobias Beckett killed her.
She's blue.
Nope.
Or grayish
She's
blue.
like white and reddish.
No, she's like bluish looking.
Nope.
Oh,
She's
she
gray.
white?
She's
Gray,
gray.
whatever. It has a blue tint to it.
Tobias
crazy-
Beckett, you killed
Aura
Aura
Singh.
Singh. There you go.
Chris, that was yours. I just read yours. What you said? I ain't gonna lie on that one. I see that. I was like, oh, the boy that saw Chris's comment.
You realize there's a lag, right, Bodie?
Okay, guys, that's all I've got for you.
Oh, this was a fun episode.
You guys need to catch up on your Clone Wars. Jeez.
I ain't
Yeah,
watched
I
Clone
know.
Wars in like 2 years.
I
That
have
is
to
my
do a rewatch.
every time I do questions, I'm gonna do Clone Wars questions now because I
I'm
know
always
what
gonna
your
lose because
weakness.
I ain't watched Clone Wars in like 2 years.
Yeah.
At
I
least
have to
2
do a
years since
rewatch.
the last time I rewatched Clone Wars. It's just because it's so hard to get through season 1, man. It's like, oh God, is this ever going to end, man?
I don't even
I
watch
usually
season
skip
one.
it.
But you
I
still
know,
got to
that's what
watch
I'm
season
saying.
1. How you going to ask questions and not ask questions about all 7? Dude, season 7 is the best because that's the best animated sword fight scene ever in the history of time. Maul and Ahsoka's dope.
And it was
So
mocap
dope.
too. I love that it was mocap.
That shit was so dope. That was like one of the best, if not the best, lightsaber scene in any animated series that there's ever been, or sword fighting in any animated series that I've ever seen. It was just so I just like that whole thing because especially I just seen a meme the other day. It has like what did it say? It says something about the wall, and then Maul is like, I killed them with the wall.
Yeah, I put it on Instagram.
Oh, there, that's why I seen that. Yeah, it's like
it was Darth Vader. It was something Darth Vader, and then it's like, bitch, please, I used the wall.
yeah, I killed them with the wall or something. Yeah, I was like, yeah. Yeah,
I gotta rewatch Clone Wars.
I
Yes,
do
you
too. I haven't watched it. It's been like at least 2 or shit. It might be longer. That might be 3 years since I watched
There's
it.
so much. There's so many seasons. It's like hard to keep everything in like
You just
in your
gotta
fucking
like. You
memory.
really have to sit down and just
Right.
like just binge watch the whole. Just because season 1 is so just like I don't
hard to
mind
get
season
past.
2. Season 1 isn't bad. It's just there's just a lot of boring, drawn out moments in it. There's a lot of filler episodes to tell the story to build you up to get you into season 2. Then season 2 starts getting better. By the time it's season 3, it's starting to be great. 4 is great. 5 is great. 6 kind of goes down a little bit, and then season 7 is like wow. And season 7 ain't even that long, and it's like one of my favorite seasons. Like holy crap, there's just nothing but just action. And I mean, season 7 had a little bit of slow parts, especially with Ahsoka going with the twin or the sisters and doing all that stuff. That was kind of like, what the hell is going on? But like it finished out so amazing that it was like, all right, it makes up for all that crap. Maul just makes it so much better. I don't know what it is about Maul. When Maul comes into us, Maul makes it great. Clone Wars is good because of Maul. Just imagine if we had to watch 7 seasons of Clone Wars with no Maul in it. That would be like the boringest. Maul makes it. Like, because he makes it so much
I'm on
better.
that mall train. Choo choo.
I'm just being honest. Maul makes it good. Like, I think Maul is the best character in the Clone Wars. I think he's way better than Anakin and Obi-Wan and him in the Clone Wars. Because you can watch them and like Anakin does some exciting shit and he just crazy and does weird shit, but it just Maul makes it so much better because it doesn't really start getting good till Maul comes in there. Like that's when it really starts getting good when Maul comes back. It's like, oh, this is so much better with Maul. He's like the bad guy that you want. Like you want that bad guy because you know that's a real bad guy. Like Palpatine, like okay, he's taking over. Like Yoda's the only one that knows it. Things is happening. But like when Maul comes back, because he comes back and he's only after Obi-Wan. He don't care about nobody else. He just wants to hurt Obi-Wan. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I love when he's like, "You're not the Jedi that was supposed to be here. I wanted Kenobi."
Yeah, I mean, and there's so many great memes off the Maul stuff. There's just great memes off the whole Maul. The whole Maul arc is just nothing but good memes. Bodie Collection asks, how did it go meeting Ray Park, CJ?
Meeting Ray Park, I'm sorry. So when he pulled up, he like fist bumped the first like 4 guys, and I didn't really I watched him roll up and I was like, oh shit, it's Ray Park. Oh shit. I was losing my mind. And then he fist bumped the first 4 guys in line, and then he's like, I'll be right back. I'll come out and say hi to everybody. So he goes inside, gets all set up, and then he comes outside and he shakes hands with everybody. Sees that it's Phoenix's birthday because Phoenix is wearing, some stuff. And he's like, when she comes in, I got a surprise for her. And he gave her the fig pin, the Darth Maul fig pin that I have. He gave Cass and Phoenix a fig pin. And he took photos with us. And he actually was like asking questions. He was honestly one of the coolest.
You should ask him to come on the podcast.
I talked about the podcast. We were on Channel 4 News in Los Angeles. And I pulled up the podcast. So...
Still, Ray Park coming on the podcast would have been great. That would have been dope.
Yeah, well, we got Los Angeles news and me pulling up the podcast. So
that's good.
Yeah, but only people in Los Angeles and they're all crazy.
I mean, look at us. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
hey, I'm from California, so I was born in Fresno, California. So now it's just full of homeless shelters and homeless people everywhere. I be looking at the news like, what happened to my beautiful state? It just turned into a homeless encampment. People just homeless sleeping everywhere. We like to be homeless.
California.
We sleep on park benches.
He said, Bodie Collection said, did you get starstruck?
At first, when I first saw him when we walked through the doors to do the photos, but when he started talking, it was like just talking to another person.
He is
Like,
just
it was
another
like-
person. That's why I keep trying to explain to everybody.
Bro,
Meeting famous people is just
you
like
were
meeting a
in the
normal
industry,
person.
Kyle. You were in the industry.
Yeah, but I had to meet Harrison Ford, and I didn't get it. I didn't get all
That's what I'm
starstruck like
saying.
that. And
You
that
were
dude
in
was huge, man. And I just didn't get starstruck like that. It's
So,
just like this
like
dude
I
puts
was
on his
saying-
pants the same way I do.
Like
he
I
just
was
rich.
saying.
He gonna give me some money. I'll get happy. I'll get starstruck if he give me about $1 million.
So, like I was saying, though, at first, yeah, I was like, oh, shit, that's really Ray Park. You know, I'm actually meeting him. And when he started talking to us, I was like, okay, you know, I could kick it with this guy. I could go down to a local bar and have a beer with this guy. Like, that's how cool he was.
That's how
just
most
sit there.
people are.
And I didn't expect it, you know. I was just like, okay, you know, this could go really good or this could go really bad. And I could be an idiot and be so starstruck and say I love him and have a restraining order filed, or I could not. And like I said, he was just asking about Phoenix's birthday. He was asking where we came from because we told him we came all the way from Idaho. We drove 15 hours just to meet him. And he was like, really? And I'm like, yeah, we drove the 15 hours and we waited an extra 2 hours to come meet you. And he's like, okay. And then I heard there was a birthday. I'm like, yeah, it's that one. He like went into his bag and like grabbed stuff and signed Cass his own special photo that said to Cassian. And then for Phoenix, it was happy birthday to Phoenix. May the 4th be with you, Darth Maul / Ray Park.
Oh, that's dope.
That's awesome.
It was dope. And then he wrote one for Tori. And then Tori got her lightsaber authenticated through PSA. So it's got a PSA sticker and Ray Park's signature on it. So
Oh, that's dope.
it was dope.
That'll be
It was
worth
dope.
money in about 100 years.
I know, right?
Yeah. That's the sucky thing about collecting shit. When you collect it, then you're dead before you ever can get any money off of it. Like, dude, this is stupid.
Right.
This sucks. Or your ex-wife burns it in a bathtub. Yeah, you know.
That's a little drastic. I hope not.
Hey, I had like everything. Like, dude, I had so much stuff. Like comic books that were like from the 70s, 60s that I had collected, 50s. But baseball and football cards. I didn't have Jordan's rookie card, but I had his college card, which is almost. And she burnt.
That's
all
about
of
the same.
Yeah, she burnt
Yeah.
all of it in the bath. She threw all my stuff in a bathtub and just caught all on fire. Just burnt it all.
Sounds like
Poured
Amber
water.
Heard.
And then I ran in there to put it out, pour water all over it, and ruined it even worse. So yeah, it was bad. What's going on, Stephen? Hey man, you came in. We're about to close everything out, man. I'm sorry you missed it. Go back and watch it. It was funny. We said some funny stuff.
And the biggest thing is keep an eye on the YouTube, guys. I will be dropping that Galaxy's Edge episode sometime between Monday and Wednesday.
That's awesome.
Monday and Wednesday and Friday and third. No. What day was it
Yeah, I'll
again?
just do it-
What day is
I'll
it
do it-
today?
I'll do it in increments. You'll get 5-minute episodes.
No, don't do them that short.
I'm kidding.
Don't do them that short. I don't know, because it's kind of crazy because some people short videos is exploding, and then other people short videos you get like 2. Like all the ones that we put up, man, we got like 1 or 2. I mean, we didn't get very. I think 25 was like our highest view count on anything under than 5 minutes. Like it just didn't work out good. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because we didn't have as many subscribers. We're over like we're almost 800 subscribers now, y'all. And we just went over like 27,000 views or something like that. 2,700 views.
Awesome.
I don't know. It was up there. I was like, holy crap! I didn't even realize. So, understanding collecting things as of right now, getting all patches for the local garrison ready to be shipped out for celebration. That's cool, Stephen. Which organization are you from?
I would assume the 501st.
The local garrison.
Because I know he's been on here
Working
before. I
for
thought
me.
he said it before.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff going on. That's why I don't understand. Like, how can anybody say it's stagnant? We're in May. Like, all Star Wars stuff happens in May. Like, so much stuff happens in May that it's like, it can't be stagnant. It's like, that's almost an impossible thing to
I can't
say.
agree with it. Yeah, I can't agree with it.
May is like Star Wars. Like, I don't even know why we have Star Wars Day. Because it's like the entire month of May is just Star Wars. All kind of new stuff is coming out. We got a new trailer.
I forgot about something in the news. So this will be the biggest celebration since the first celebration in Orlando.
Awesome.
They have the most appearances from all the actors in Star Wars. Like the only person that I haven't seen yet is like Natalie Portman. Like Tamara Morrison, Fennec, Mignon Wen. You're getting the whole Book of Boba Fett cast. You're getting all the directors.
I gotta bite my own tongue on that because I did get a little starstruck then.
Aha!
When I interviewed I was a little starstruck. And hey, I was kind of starstruck when I did what's his face. When I interviewed what's his face,
Carl Weathers.
Yeah, Carl Weathers, because Apollo
Creed.
I talked more about Rocky than I did Star Wars.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, dude, you're Apollo Creed, man. You played Apollo Creed. Like, I had to cut out so much of the episode because it was like, I talked like 20 minutes about Apollo Creed and 5 minutes about Star Wars. Like, dude, how was it to play with Sylvester Stallone? How was it to be like the arch enemy of, and then become friends? And he was like, why doesn't nobody care about Star Wars? Like, I'm a Star Wars actor. Like, you're a Star Wars podcast. We talked about Rocky for 20 minutes. I was like, man, dude, Rocky was dope. Hey, I love Star Wars, but I love Rocky too. Rocky was dope. That's one of them movies you can go and watch, and it will inspire you to do something. You be like, I can conquer the entire world.
Rocky got me
did it. I can do it. It's like one of them movies that you watch and then you want to just instantly go work out. I'm going to the gym. You ain't been to the gym in 10 years. I'm going to the gym. Your wife's looking at you like, what? What are you talking about?
Don't you tell me what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the gym.
So Stephen said he's a merch officer for the 501st.
I knew it.
And CO for the Dark Emperor. Amber Hood should be Palpatine.
Agreed.
As Bodie Collection said, and then Stephen said, we have 7 troopers today with free comic books day today. Well, free comic book day today. Yeah, okay.
Nice.
That's cool.
I commend anybody that goes out into the world and gives Star Wars back to the world. If you're doing anything like that, I don't care what it is, you're doing some awesome shit. This is awesome. Because that was like one of the funniest things. One of the funnest things that I've ever done is go to a Comic-Con in cosplay and just interact with people and talk to people. That shit was so much fun. I didn't believe even though I was hot as shit the whole time, like almost about to black out. It was just the most fun that I ever had. Like people. Mm-hmm. Just everybody comes up to you and interacts with you. It's nothing like you've ever done before. When people just because most of the time you walk down, just imagine, you in regular clothes, you walk down the street, nobody says anything to you at all. Especially nowadays, people try to keep their distance. People don't hold doors open no more. People don't, do nice things, or it just doesn't happen for some reason. But you throw on a cosplay costume and go to a Comic-Con, everybody talks to you. Oh, who are you supposed to be? Oh, and then you got to explain the story, and then you just talk to them, and then you get to know them, and then you exchanging information, and it's like the most awesome thing ever. Then you go out and you especially little kids, that's the best feeling ever. When little kids want to come up and take pictures with you and stuff like that, greatest thing ever. It just warms you up so much, like. Just to be, even if they don't even know who you are, they don't know nothing about you, they just see you in a costume and want to take a picture with you is like the greatest thing ever. It gives you the greatest feeling ever. It just makes you feel like you're making a difference in the world. Like maybe that thing will have this kid grow up to want to do something to help the world. Garrison.
What?
You just suck.
Hey, no, I've been getting it all week. Your turn.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get off of here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. We really do appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, do the notification thing, all that wonderful YouTube stuff. Make sure you guys come and check us out. If you ain't got time to watch the video, we are on every podcast platform that there is that I could get us on. I don't know how many of it is. It's a lot. But you can go into any one of our social media networks. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. We're on a bunch of them. So if you want to just listen to the video of the show or the audio of the show, definitely go check them out. And we are We gonna get this set up. Garrison, are you gonna hit the button or am I gonna hit the button?
I got the button.
Somebody hit the damn button.
You got the button? Okay, everybody. Peace. May the force be with you.
Thank you for tuning in to LSR. If you've enjoyed the show, consider subscribing so you can be notified when new episodes are released. If you would like to be a guest on the show or just want to give us some feedback, feel free to email us. You can also reach out to us on all major social media platforms. LightSaber Radio is produced by PicFilm Media and is a Swaycast original, starring Kim Lanise, Garrison Turcotte, CJ Elliott, and Kyle McDaniel. And don't forget to join us next time for more adventures